Hey babies, long time no lash. It's your girl Andrea Nicole, 4-year lash artist, educator, mentor, and supplier. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through an infill appointment from start to finish using all of my official Drip by Honey lash supplies and products. This is my girl Raquel, okay, period. When she comes to me, she usually gets a volume set. So of course, to start off, I'm gonna use my Muddy Shower shampoo and wash her lashes. I just got these new shampoo brushes in, and I will be putting them on my website soon. But I love the design of these brushes because they really get into the shape of her eye, and it really cleanses the bases really good. And it's matte black. It's so cute. It's for the girls. It's for the girls. But as you can see, well, in the beginning of the video, if you noticed, her eyes are a little bit protruding, and we can tell that by the bottom socket of her eye. It like has like a slight bulge to it. So I don't use any curlier or tighter than like a D curl, but I usually chill out in the C curl family when I do her lashes. But I'm just going in with that brush, and look how nicely it just glides on her eyelid. It's not rough. The bristles are really soft, almost like a makeup brush, and I can really get in between her lashes and cleanse them really well. Here's a tip for all of my beginner lash techs who are just starting out. If you don't know, now you know. Make sure you're always using distilled water, purified water, or saline solution when you are cleansing your client's eyes. You don't want to use like tap water, sink water, or anything like that, because the eyes are very sensitive. It's a very sensitive area, and you never know how someone's skin is going to react. So always just go with purified water or saline solution to rinse their lashes. And I'm going in with my bedazzled fan. These will be back on my website as well. You guys sold them out literally so fast, but these will be back up on my website. And I'm just using a spoolie to fluff them back out. Notice how I'm using like a side to side motion, and then I'm fluffing them down and then back up. This is to make sure that all the bases are drying separated from each other and they're not sticking together or anything like that. And I'm also being a little aggressive when I brush her lashes, so any lashes that are going to come out on their own will do so within that process before I even have to remove them. Now that her lashes are completely dry, I'm going to go ahead and tape her bottom lashes up. Oh, first I'm taking some before pictures, but this is a perfect example right here. Her eyes are open. You can see she has a slight pocket on her lower lid. Her eyes are not far apart. They're kind of standard length apart, so we do a Cateye type mapping. The picture she showed me, she wanted something very dramatic like Cateye, so I used the longest lengths on the very outer corners, and then I tapered it back down at least like 4 millimeters, I believe, for the rest of the set. And I also changed the curl. So yeah, we'll get into that, but this is me just taping her up. Notice how I am not on her waterline at all. I'm right below it. I like to lay my outer piece of tape first and then my inner corner piece of tape. Also, the inner corners are not like, the tape's not on her nose. It's not all the way in the inner corner, like it's fit to her eye. And that's going to be very important when it comes to you working, and you don't want your client, you know, fidgeting with the tape or it's bothering them and they're uncomfortable during their appointment. So taping is essential, but once you get it, you know. But yeah, I'm just going in with this silicone tape. I will put this on my website as well because I had a lot of people asking me about this tape that I use. So yeah, I'll put it. But now she's all taped up. I had her go ahead and close, and we're gonna start on the outer corners. So I'm going to use that tape to tape back her outer corners. When I do my fills, I like to start in the areas that need kind of the most attention. And for her, I noticed it was her outer corners and kind of the middle part of her eye. You notice the inner corners are pretty much still intact. But I'm gonna go in with that Peach Primer. Oh my god, I love this primer. Like, it just smells so good. It's amazing, and I really think this is key to having balm retention. You just need the full trio: the primer, the adhesive, and then the super bonder. Like, they go together. But this is the little tip it comes with, and all you have to do is literally lean it to the side and swab your micro swab over it, so you're not like cross contaminating like other design bottles where you have to dip the micro swab into the bottle. Actually, this one you just lean it to the side and it doesn't overflow, like it doesn't come out crazy. So I love the application, or the bottle per se. It makes application really easy. But I go ahead and give a little swab under my client's nose while she's inhaling and taking deep breaths, so she can smell the deliciousness of this product. It smells like heaven, you guys. And what better feeling than like being in your lash appointment about to take the best nap of your life, and it smells so good around you. Like, yeah. So I think that was a 19 millimeters. That's the highest she wanted to go, was 19. So I used a D curl. Like I said, D is like the tightest I'll ever go on her with her eye shape. And I'm gonna be getting my glue out of my storage container. Let me know if you guys want me to put this on my website. It's a digital tri adhesive holder, and it literally tells you the humidity and temperature of your room, so you can have your glue stored properly and you get the most usage out of your adhesives. It literally holds up to 3 of them. But let me know if you guys want me to add that to the site, because I definitely will. This is the isolation tweezer I will be using from the Black Ice collection. Hey y'all, hey. And I'm also going to be using this volume tweezer from the Black Ice collection. This is the thick 90-degree volume tweezer. So I'm just going in literally with that 19 millimeter D curl in a 0.05, and I'm going to start filling in her outer corners. And then I went down to, I believe, a 15 millimeter in a CC curl. I'll show you later on in the video, but just gonna go in and start lashing the outer and inner part of her set. If you've watched my previous infill video, then you know when I do infills, I go straight to filling in lashes. My girls are here for a short time, not a long time, and when they wake up, they want to be the same bad bee they was 3 weeks ago when they first got them done. Okay, so I schedule like an hour and a half for my infills, and I start filling in. Like, that's what she came for, that's what she's gonna get. So I take off the outgrown hairs later, last, at the very end, if necessary. But yeah, we're gonna get straight to filling in. Notice how I'm using my pinky to kind of help me isolate. That pinky is so important. I had no idea I was gonna be ambidextrous when I started lashing, but girl, I use both hands, okay? That's what she said. Everything makes me think of him. That's so sick. Alright, anyway, back to the lashing. So using that isolation tweezer, it's resting down on her forehead. Oh, everything makes me think of him. Okay, and yeah, we're just lashing, y'all. We're just lashing. Let me know if you guys like these type of videos, like the voiceovers. I honestly like doing them when it comes to these lash videos, because I feel like just having music over it can get so boring. Like, let me talk y'all through it. Oh my goodness, you be talking me through it, y'all. Anyway, got cold, girl, put on a jacket, and we're back lashing. Honestly, I probably could have had her bed a little higher so I'm not like punching down, but I be getting into it, okay? I be really getting into it. Oh, another thing is I be wrapping the fan, and you're gonna see that a little bit later as well. If you don't know what lash wrapping is, stay tuned and I will have another video uploaded for you guys. But it's very important for me, so I don't lash 100%. When I do a full set, I lash about 80. I was about to say 85, but like 80% of the lashes, okay? From there, my lashes last 3 weeks, and when my clients come back, I'm only getting their lashes up to 100% now. Like, that's the only difference. The set's gonna look the same this time. It's just I'm lashing 100% of the lashes because 60% are already still on there from 3 weeks ago. So I make sure that I wrap all of the fans onto their lashes so they have even better retention. So literally, when I tell you my clients come every 3, maybe 3.5 weeks, they come every 3.5 weeks, and they still be having like lots of lashes on. So yeah, the glue go crazy. But here's that side shot for you. Look at those layers. Like, you could just see the layers of the different lashes. And I was trying to show y'all me making a fan here. I think I have a better view of me making a fan in a couple more minutes into the video, but I make all my fans as I go. I hand make fans. Look at that skinny base, pinpoint, needle point. Oh my god, like, welcome to Gag City. And watch how this tweezer do for me. Watch how this tweezer keeps all the hairs out of the way. It's not budging, it's not moving. My hand is not shaking. Do it look like I'm shaking? Do it look like my hands are shaking to you? Okay, I was shaking a little bit right there, but I just wanted to make sure I really got it on there. And look how I am pressing that lash into her lash, so they just smash, you feel me? And I do a little tug. I make sure I re-isolate, make sure it's really on there, it's not touching any more lashes, and boom. Like, the isolation is crazy. Here's a better view. Look at those lashes from the side. Like, the quality of the Cashmere Plush trays, this restock is lovely. Like, I love my vendor. I love my trays. They give me the best. Look how they fan. Like, oh my gosh, I wish this was up close. I'm gonna give y'all a better, clear, like, fanning video with these trays and these tweezers. But when I tell you, needlepoint thin base. I messed this fan up when I went to try to fuck with it, but every time. Okay, so now I'm just taking off this tape, and we're gonna move on to another section, which I believe was either the inner corner section, but I kind of tackle both the inner and the middle together. So see how I'm angling that tape and I'm pulling it back onto her eyelid, laying it down flat, and those lashes that need to be filled are exposed. Those lashes are brand new, like brand new lashes that wasn't even there maybe 3 weeks ago, and they're a fresh canvas. So it's like, why spend your time taking off lashes that already have been on there to put more lashes on there when you could just put lashes on fresh new lashes? So I use that CC curl throughout the rest of her lashes, and the D curl is on the end to give like a dramatic cat eye look. And then I'm gonna bond with this super bonder. This is really what's gonna maximize your client's retention, because it's gonna instantly cure those lashes. So as soon as I put this stuff on her lashes and she steps out of my suite, like all outside elements, air, humidity, water, heat, anything, it's not gonna affect her lashes, none whatsoever. And that is what's gonna keep her lashes on there for the full 3 weeks. And I just go through and I dab a little bit. You don't want the tip to be too saturated, so I kind of dab it off on the back of my hand a little bit, because I don't want the product to be like running into her waterline and her eye line. And I just go on top and a little bit underneath and through the lashes. I also use this moment to make sure that none of the bases are stuck together or anything like that. And yeah, like, look at the finished look. They're so wispy, they're so fluffy. I only use maybe a max of 3 lengths to infill this set and to get the look that I did. I did go with her picture that she referenced, but I do think I would use maybe a different curl or just a different placement of the lengths the next time I do the set. But this wasn't infill, so I tried to explain to her that when you do an infill over previous work, like the set is not going to look as clean. It's not going to look as identical because we're trying to change the set in the middle of there already being an existing set, if that makes sense. But I still think I ate down. I still think it looks good. Look at the fluff on those lashes. Look at the dark lash line. It's thick through and through, like from inner to outer corner. The wisp is there, the texture is there. Love that. When she opens her eyes and she looks up, all she sees is just lashes, a black lash line. She don't see no gaps. She don't see no, you know, skimpy see-through areas. But this was the finished product. Let me know how you guys like it. We went for a dramatic cat eye, so I used the longest length on the very outer corner, and then I brought it all the way down to like a 15 and a 14 in the inner corner. And yeah, this is how they came out. All products and supplies will be listed below, and make sure you go shop with me. Tag me in your videos if you do, so I can repost them on my page, and make sure you subscribe and like for more content.